ex's name? I am not a therapist, so I don't have time to be discussing with you what you want, I ain't your mama, brother. I am not your mama. Go look for your mama somewhere else. What? Okay. You call me your ex's name mistakenly, and I'm here to reevaluate with you what you are you. In the
Man, you
worst,
guys are just about cancel. You don't give second chances.
no.
Okay, for me, right?
I don't want to be in a relationship with you girls.
No, it's not like that. I think like I said, what we permit
What if it
continues.
happens to you?
Me.
What if you're the one who
I have a
calls
philosophy.
by your ex by your
I will
ex's
not
name?
even make that
My
mistake.
ex's name?
I will
then
not make that mistake. I don't used to make that kind of mistake in my life. You understand? And then secondly, we cannot be in a relationship or we cannot be married and you still call me my what happens to the sweet bays, buttes, sugar, darlings and all that? Well, that is me, Sha, me. And then to start with, and then maybe we're making out or we're having a discussion and say, hey, Rose, what? Wait, what?
But why did you call Rose? What's the story behind this Rose person?
Please, who is Rose? Who is Rose to start? Rose is the name of a person, animal place or thing. I don't know. It's just a name.
Rose is like the fire coordinator.
I don't know who Rose is. I have not called any. I don't know who is Rose.
Rose is the name of the choir coordinator.
Exactly. In my church, the usher, the one that used to bring the offering basket.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's mean one.
Back to the business. Back to church. Okay. If you have not left your past completely, don't indulge in the nest. Okay. So that's why I don't like people rush in, rush out. I like to ask when you left your relationship. It depends on how long. Did you just leave this person yesterday and then we met today and when we started again? Nah, I don't like that kind of relationship because you really need to sit back and ask yourself what went wrong. How am I going to be better so that when I meet the next person, I don't like jumping from one person to another. I like consistency. That's why I really don't blame people who take their time to make a choice because they don't want to pick one here and pick one there. Well, my first marriage will be my last. I have always prayed about it. That's why God is preparing me a table before my enemies. Okay, so that's a very good one though. So if you have not, I like verbal conversation. I like to talk. That's what I do for a living, talking. So don't get bored when I want to ask deep questions about you because I don't like secrets. I like, let us talk. More talk as it be. When did you leave your relationship? What caused it? Who is she? I like to know. So I know what I'm getting into. I don't want to be a second target, you get. So except he just left his relationship and I didn't know, or he refused to talk about it, then you call me that one once, mistake. I'm like, what why? Twice? Wait, what? No. Why you bless Sandra says we our own is cut off. No. That once is a slip of tongue. Even me, I'm a very annoying person. I am very. Do you know if you mistakenly call me Sandra now, I will call you Steven. Yes, I will call you Steven. No, since we are mad, let us continue the mad. Let me know how you're going to feel if we're making out and your name is James and I'm shouting, oh yeah, rock me, daddy. Rock me, Joe. Rock me, Henry. No, I want to know if it sounds nice, then let's start the name calling. Now, remember, the most important thing I said here is if you have not left your past completely, don't indulge in a new relationship because you've got no right bringing her to me. This one is just name calling. There are people that refer you. If it was Sandra now, she would have cleared everywhere. Where's Sandra? Because you're dealing with Capella now. Do you understand? They refer you now. See, this is the thing that I like about Sandra. And you're like, wait, what? You are referring me to your past. Then it's no longer a past now. There's something fishy out there. So calling you consistently means he sees a reflection of you in that person. So so what it means is obviously you've not gotten over that person.
that person.
There's
Yeah.
no two ways to it. So anytime you see me, you see her. So in your mind, you're dating her carbon copy now. Like, I don't understand. Her reflection is in me. I'm trying to understand. I will not take that. I will not take that. If I ask you and you don't have anything reasonable to say, because me, I know how to, when you give me answers, I screen the answers and I know it's sincere heart. And you know it's sincere heart when they make a mistake. Trust me, it won't be a topic for discussion. When they make a mistake once, you will know that truly it was a mistake. You understand? But when they do it again, it's no longer a mistake. This is a deliberate act. And I take no for an answer.
That's true. But
Go
yeah,
ahead, my dear.
you see, I wasn't talking about like cutting out. I was like, you have to tell me because it's not gonna be funny. First of all, I'm not a comedian. I love comedy, but I'm not a comedian. So what I'm saying is, I'm not like, let's cut it out, let's settle it. And if I should be the one to settle this, it will be slicing, and it's not gonna be funny. You all don't know what slicing is. Visit a camera and they'll tell you what that is. It's not funny, in my opinion. It's not funny. The students just notified me. Yes, Jenny, go on.
Of course, it's not funny. I mean, it's very disrespectful. It's wrong. There is no way to uh like sugarcoat it or make it sound like it's nice. But the truth is, because what we are okay. Here's the thing. The things we're discussing today are like real life situations. Like, these things really happen, right? And sometimes we need to put ourselves in that situation. For me, like when I talk about something like this, because I know that there are people who might be seeing us right now that are experiencing this kind of situations, or who are going through this, or who might go through it in the future. And I like to put myself in that situation and try to, because it hasn't happened to me, to be honest. So whatever I'm saying here is me trying to imagine what I might do. It might not be true. I might not be as calm as this. It might be a different reaction altogether. But like, I'm trying to see, options. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
possible ways to make it work. Yeah.
Yeah,
because
that's true.
sometimes mistakes, well, like you said, when someone does something like this, it's not really a mistake. It means this person has been thinking about their ex.
When it's
There's something there.
consistent, it's no longer a mistake.
Exactly. That's
It's
why I
no
say there
longer
is
a mistake.
there. There's a reason behind it. And let's say, for example, this is something he just said, right? He hasn't actually acted. He hasn't done anything wrong. He hasn't been in contact with his ex, and it just came up
How do you
subconsciously.
know he has not been in contact with his ex? Because you go through his
Well,
phone.
well,
Man,
you
there is
don't.
a option on that phone. There is a delete option on that phone. The nigga be calling his ex, and he been talking to the ex, hey babe, I'm trying to miss you. That's
Okay, but that's not what we're talking about right now. We're not talking about him calling the ex on the phone. We're talking about him calling you by her name mistakenly.
meaning he been talking to her. Why you gonna call me somebody else's name? You've been talking to the person. Sandra, maybe I've not spoken to you for ages. And I'm talking to Capella, and I'm like, oh, Sandra, what? You want Capella to believe that story? That I've not spoken to Sandra for ages? And I all of a sudden say Sandra, that something went on.
If that's the case, that's why you two need to have a conversation, right? You need to talk about it.
That's why I
Because
said there's gonna be a slicing.
Yeah,
okay,
I think I totally agree. That's why I said let's talk about it if it's a one thing. If it's a one-off thing, fine. But when it's consistent,
consistent, then you need
bros,
to work
what
out
do you
your
want to tell me now? No, even you don't have it. Even your conscience should tell you that it is where. Do you understand? Just start bringing family people and bag of rice and yam. Like, I don't understand. You
Yeah.
understand? Just start buying tickets. Let me be traveling so that I will not imagine it. Just do
But
something to get
you
my
don't have to
mind out
slice
of it.
everybody. You don't have to
Yes.
slice everybody because you might end up being sliced yourself, okay?
No, when I say slice, I don't talk of like getting a knife and cutting things. When we say slice, we mean we have to put the matter on the table and talk about it bit by bit. We don't miss anyone. That's what we call slice. It's like the biologists call it dissect.
I'm
And
getting
remember,
from
what you don't talk about, you don't have knowledge of.
yeah, that's why I said
You
we have to
understand?
slice it. We
So,
have to
yeah,
go from
conversation in any marriage or relationship is vital. But In most cases, these men don't have anything to say, so they shy away from it. You see them saying, this small mistake, so I cannot make mistake again. It's
Is
not
it
my
not
kind
just
of
like,
woman. No, it's not my kind of person. Yeah,
mm,
you will come and tell me, because I'm sure my mother will be involved if I called you someone else, even if it's my gate man. You understand? Even if it's a gate man that constantly runs errands for me, and then I mistakenly call, that news will get to the village. These men are very, they don't have this patience for deliberation. Can we talk things through? They don't have it. And then once it's a woman, in my dialect, it's called women are addressed as odozuno. That's Igbo language, which is the people who make up the home, who makes a house a home.
Yeah.
So because it is our job to be on the subtle level, to be on the calm level, to be on the romance level, to be on the emotional level, we are always the one making the right and all that. If the man moves to the left, we drag him to the right, always trying to make peace so that the words will not get out and all that. That's how people die. Have you noticed that in most marriages, I repeat, women are older than the men? It is true because of
In
the
Africa.
burden. The
sorry, Sherry?
burden
I said it's true, especially in Africa,
in
unfortunately.
Africa. So
Yeah.
it is yes. It is so because of the burden they bear. But because they have to put up a smiling face for the world to, marriage is okay. But deep down, they carry too many loads around. That's why there's wrinkle everywhere.
Yeah.
It's not funny. It's not a funny thing. If only men will understand that this burden, I'm talking to the viewers right now. If only men could understand that this burden is too much and cut it down so that we can live the life that God has promised us. Well, I can't be cleaning up your mess all the time.
Ain't
You
nobody
need
your
to
mama,
take
bro. Nobody your
responsibilities
mama.
for your actions. When you wrong me, pay for it dearly. Really? God damn it.